How can we cultivate mornings that align with this Stoic appreciation for life? Today, we present a morning routine rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism to set the tone for a peaceful and purposeful day before we leave. In order to ensure that you don't miss any videos, I urge you to subscribe and act on the bell. First, consider how fleeting life is. The profound understanding and acceptance of the transient nature of all things, which occurs every morning before the world begins to ring, is one of the cornerstones of Stoic philosophy. Find a peaceful spot to sit where you won't be bothered and take a moment to immerse yourself in this reality. Make sure your posture is relaxed but erect, a physical reflection of the harmony you want to achieve between serenity and attentiveness. Shut your eyes and contemplate the great expanse of the cosmos. In this cosmic ballet, stars are created and die, as galaxies spin in a dance with time. Bring your focus closer and think of your own life as a mere blink in the vast scheme of things. Imagine the Earth as a tiny dot within this dot. Think of the growth and fall of civilizations. Understanding the fleeting nature of life is the goal of this image, not to downplay our importance. It serves as a powerful reminder in two ways. First, it emphasizes the importance of each day. Second, it helps us prioritize important things above unimportant problems and distractions. As Seneca so wisely said, life is long if you know how to use it, so by grounding our morning rituals in this idea, we prepare ourselves to live each day fully, meaningfully, and with purpose. The second grace: write down your thoughts in a journal. The act of journaling, which has its roots in Stoic discipline, is more than just keeping track of happenings. It's also an act of introspection, grounding, and occasionally catharsis. The act of putting thoughts to paper can have profoundly altering effects. Choosing a journal that speaks to you is the first step. This can be a plain notebook, an elaborate diary, or a digital document. This is your sacred space, free from outside expectations and criticism. In the grand tapestry of life, it's easy to get ensnared in what we lack or what we desire, but Stoicism teaches us the value of appreciation for the present. As you breathe each morning, write down the first thoughts that come to mind. Reflect on yourself. Reflect on a personal difficulty or consider a Stoic ideal. This isn't an exercise in self-criticism, but rather in self-awareness and progress. Ask yourself, am I living in accordance with my values? Where did I act yesterday on impulse rather than reason? How can I be better today? Lastly, use your journal to create an intention for the day. Jot down a brief pledge or affirmation based on the Stoic qualities of bravery and wisdom. Remember that your journal is a mirror reflecting your inner world. It's a tool, a friend, and a mentor. Justice and temperance. This act as your moral compass, directing your actions and decisions throughout the day. The Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. He used his personal journal as a means of reminding himself of the Stoic principles, understanding his actions, and managing the intricacies of life. The third rule of life is to create daily intentions rather than goals. Although both help to direct our course, they do so in very different ways. Goals with a natural focus on the future concentrate on the results and outcomes that provide a destination. At its core, daily Stoicism highlights the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. Intentions, on the other hand, highlight the journey. They are present moment anchors, strongly entrenched in our values and the person we aspire to be. External results and goals are frequently connected and may, despite our greatest efforts, occasionally be beyond our control. Unexpected challenges may occur with good intentions, but they always remain firmly within our dominion and serve as daily reminders of our own values. A deliberate decision on how we want to navigate the world, independent of outside factors. After journaling to clear your head, consider the kind of day you want to have when you start your morning, rather than concentrating on the tasks at hand. Ask yourself, who do I intend to be today? Do you intend to be patient, embracing each moment as it comes without rushing through it? Do you intend to be compassionate toward yourself and others, understanding that everyone is fighting their own battles? Write down these intentions. For example, today I will listen more than I talk, I will handle conflicts with understanding, or I will find a moment of stillness in the middle of the commotion. Seneca said it so beautifully. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. These aren't tasks to be completed, rather, they are reminders of the character you aspire to embody. In this attempt, Our intentions serve as our daily compass. They direct our reactions, decisions, and behaviors, transforming them from passive ambitions into active choices that mold our days. You are dedicating yourself to qualities rather than results. A significant shift in perspective that precisely aligns with Stoic wisdom is that you now define success not by what you achieve, but rather by how you act, respond, and live in the world. This ensures that, despite the unpredictability of any given day, you have a clear understanding of your personal goals. The fourth journey: accept discomfort in the contemporary world. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom, recognized that the unchallenged pursuit of comfort could be a hindrance to personal growth. They believed in the deliberate practice of introducing small discomforts as a means to fortify the spirit, cultivate resilience, and ensure one's preparedness for the inevitable adversities of life. A Stoic philosopher, Seneca, once advised, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest, and perhaps a cold shower would wake you up and stimulate your senses." This act not only increases physical alertness, but also serves as a metaphorical baptism, washing away inertia and reminding you that your will and drive come from within, not from external stimulants. You could also consider more reflective practices, such as setting aside 10 minutes to meditate on a past hardship, recognizing the strength you displayed and the growth that emerged from it, or choosing to walk or bike to work rather than drive, embracing the physical effort as evidence of your body's potential and allowing yourself to be present in the surroundings. This serves two purposes. First, these daily acts of discomfort serve as mind and spirit training, much like how athletes train their bodies by routinely pushing themselves outside of their comfort zones in tiny ways, be it joy or sorrow, triumph or tribulation. Every morning as the sun ushers in a new day, we are also greeted by the uncertainties of life. Plans might go astray, hopes might be dashed, or unforeseen challenges might emerge. It's in these moments that the Stoic principle of amor fati beckons us. It invites us to not merely accept, but to wholeheartedly love whatever comes our way. Imagine for a moment the freedom and liberation that this perspective offers when faced with adversity. Instead of lamenting, "Why is this happening to me?" you might ask, "How can I grow from this?" Or even affirm, "This is exactly what I needed." Such a shift doesn't trivialize the weight of hardships. Rather, it illuminates the silver linings, the lessons, and the strength that emerges from them. To practice amor fati in the mornings, take a few moments to mentally prepare for the day ahead. Reflect upon potential challenges you might encounter. Visualize them not as hindrances, but as necessary components of your journey, handpicked by the universe to refine and define your character. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In the embrace of amor fati, every event, no matter how trifling or monumental, is seen as a brush stroke in the masterpiece of our lives. It's an empowering reminder that we are not mere puppets of fate, but active participants who possess the alchemy to transform every circumstance into an opportunity for growth, wisdom, and gratitude. As you step into your day, carry this philosophy with you. Let amor fati be your compass, guiding you through storms with resilience, through sunny days with gratitude, and always forward with unwavering love for the journey that is life. Music. The wisdom of Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or adopting a life of austerity. It's about understanding the nature of existence, focusing on what's within our control, and cultivating an inner citadel of peace. While these 7 practices offer a structured path, let Stoicism be fluid in your life, adapting and evolving to your personal needs. After all, as Marcus Aurelius noted, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Don't be the adversary to your own peace and well-being. Which one of these will you incorporate into your morning routine? Comment down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I am thankful for you joining us. Until next time, immerse in these Stoic practices and let them transform your mornings, days, and ultimately your life. Foreign strategies we employ to get ready for the bigger, unanticipated obstacles in life. Second, by occasionally eschewing certain comforts, they help us gain perspective and realize that these things aren't the only things that make us happy or content. When we embrace discomfort, we're not punishing ourselves, rather we're empowering ourselves and accessing a deeper reservoir of strength. We also let go of needless dependencies and embrace a Stoic sense of freedom that comes from understanding that true contentment is independent of external conditions. The fifth practice, meditation and mindfulness. As opposed to Stoicism and mindfulness, the Stoics were profoundly attuned to the nature of the present moment and believed that most human suffering arises from either dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Although they may have come from different cultural backgrounds, ancient Greece for the former and Eastern traditions for the latter, they converge beautifully in their focus on living a centered, purposeful life. In his insightful statement, Epictetus pointed out that men are disturbed not by objects, but by the perspectives they hold about them. This highlights the significance of our perceptions and the influence of the present moment. Make time in the morning to practice mindfulness or meditation in a designated area. Finding a quiet place, finding a comfortable posture, and grounding yourself in the here and now are the key components of this practice. It doesn't necessarily imply chanting mantras or sitting in a lotus position unless that's what speaks to you. Start by just watching your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, and the sensation of air coming in and going out of your nostrils. Close your eyes and focus inward. The constant presence of your breath acts as a grounding force for the present moment when your thoughts stray. The key here is detachment. You're the observer, not the participant. This practice seamlessly aligns with the Stoic emphasis on distinguishing between events and our judgments about them. Minds often do gently bring your attention back to your breath without judgment once you've settled. Expand your awareness to the sensations in your body. Feel the weight of your body against the chair or floor. Notice the temperature of the room. Imagine these sensations as leaves floating on a stream. Recognize these sensations without attaching a narrative to them. Spend the last moments of your meditation considering a Stoic principle or quotation. For example, you can consider the words of Marcus Aurelius. Our life is shaped by our thoughts, not by the universe. Let this wisdom guide you. Incorporate mindfulness and meditation into your morning routine. This is more than just a relaxing ritual. It's a Stoic exercise in appreciating and cherishing the present. It also helps you distinguish between internal reactions and external events and build a mental fortress of equanimity against life's uncertainties. Number 6. Review Stoic teachings. A timeless compass for navigating life with grace is provided by the profound wisdom found in Stoic teachings. Resilience and purpose, but these teachings are not just words to be read once and then forgotten. Rather, they are seeds of wisdom that need constant care to grow within us and show out in the things we do every morning. Instead of just reading these works as you would any other book, approach them with reverence and intention. Examples of this could be the pragmatist talks of Epictetus, the instructive and consoling letters of Seneca, or the contemplative reflections of Marcus Aurelius. You could start by letting serendipity lead you in randomly, choosing a passage from a Stoic text, or by using a dedicated Stoic daily meditation book. This method has a certain magic to it, often leading you to a piece of wisdom that feels eerily relevant to your present situation or the day ahead. Once you've chosen a passage, take a moment to truly be with it. Carefully read it, allowing each word and every emotion to sink in and absorb its essence. Envision its meaning and consider its ramifications. What universal truths does this wisdom apply to, and how does it connect to your life? You might be motivated to write down your reflections following this time of reflection. Writing in a journal is more than just writing. It's a meditative act of translation that transforms ancient wisdom into your own personal doctrine. As you write, you may find new meanings in the lessons, perhaps interpreting them in the context of a recent event or realizing their applicability to it. However, since Stoicism is first and foremost an action philosophy, the real test of this morning ritual is how well you apply it. If today's lesson emphasizes the fleeting nature of life, allow it to motivate you to savor each moment. If it emphasizes the inconsequential nature of other opinions, use it as a shield against unjustified criticism. If you're fortunate enough to share your Stoic journey with friends or a community, think about discussing these teachings with them and engaging in such dialogues. Praises. Every Stoic teaching, in essence, is a call to action, a prompt to infuse your day with virtue and wisdom. Hearing other people's perspectives and offering your own can help you gain a deeper understanding and, in essence, encourage a sense of collective growth. the Stoics remind us that the essential essence of learning is not merely in understanding, but in embracing and living the wisdom. Number 7. Practice. Therefore, revisiting Stoic teachings every morning isn't just an exercise in reading. It's a daily renewal of a commitment to live with awareness, intention, and virtue. Amor fati. The enormous fabric of Stoic wisdom contains a golden thread that embodies a profoundly profound yet surprisingly straightforward idea. Amor fati, which translates to the love of one's fate,